Hey everyone, what's up? Thanks for watching. So, in this video, I wanted to discuss how I found out that I might actually have Greek roots. So, yesterday I went for a walk in the city with my dad, and then we met his cousin. And, she said she knew me since I was little. And I don't remember that, but apparently she'd seen me as a child. But either way, we were talking and talking, and then all of a sudden she said that she found out that my great grandfather, who is on my dad's side, like my my dad's grandfather actually, was born in Greece and is Greek apparently. So that was really shocking for me to find out. I was just like, "How do you know? Like, do you have like proof? Did you do research?" And she said, "Yeah, she's done research on our ancestry and family tree." I'm just like, what in the world? That's crazy. And also huge coincidence because I was in Greece last month on holiday. And a month later I find out that I actually have Greek roots. That's a bit crazy. That's weird. Because I really was not expecting that. But there you have it. Like, apparently she has proof. My great grandfather was Greek. Okay. Because I was always wondering, like, before I met her, I was wondering, like, am I really just a Bulgarian? Like, didn't my ancestors mix with other nations throughout the centuries? Because, it is kind of hard to accept that you're just a Bulgarian. Like, you know, you're a pure Bulgarian that's never mixed with other ethnicities. I feel like now interracial dating is a bit more trendy right now, just like marrying foreigners. I think that's very trendy right now in the dating world. But back in the day, I guess that wasn't possible for some reason. So yeah, but it was hard for me to accept that I'm just a Bulgarian. At one point, I'm just like, didn't my ancestors mix with other nations throughout the centuries? Like, how is it possible that, you know? So finding out that my great grandfather was Greek, is quite shocking, and I didn't know that before. But apparently, my dad's cousin has proof about it. So I might turn out to have Greek roots. Who knew? Quite shocking. Also, I also learned that my dad's, mother, who is my grandmother, uh, she has like relatives in Romania, and to be honest, Romania is not really too far away from Bulgaria, but maybe I could have Romanian stuff in me too, which I doubt, but maybe it's a maybe. Also, I just wanted to mention that my older sister married a Frenchman and she has two babies and they're French, like they're born in France and from a French dad. So I also have French relatives. So that is quite interesting about our family tree. But I also wanted to say something about Bulgarians in general because I've seen a lot of misinformation on the internet about the true ethnicity of Bulgarians. Some people wrote on the internet, especially I've seen it on YouTube videos too, like they think Bulgarians are Turkic or Arab or whatever, and that is so not true. Bulgarians are not Turkic. Even though Bulgaria was under the Ottoman Empire for 500 years, Bulgarians did not really mix with Turks. We have a minority Muslim population here, but majority is like Christian country. And the official thing that says in our history books is that Bulgarians are a mix of Proto-Bulgarians, Thracians, and Slavs. Now, in recent years, our famous historians have tried to prove the Bulgarians are not Slavs. And the reason for that is I think that because being Slavic, a Slav, has a very negative connotation nowadays. I think partially because, it's connected with Russia and because, some people think that the word Slav comes from slave, or so they might think this Slavs are actually slaves, but which is a bit bullshit to me. But I've heard that on the internet too, and I don't think it's correct. The two words are so different, has nothing to do with, being Slavic. But I've heard that too, but I don't think it's true. That's my personal opinion. But apart from that, like, Slavs actually have very nice facial features and they're actually very beautiful people, like they're very pretty, especially like Russians, Ukrainians, like, I mean, just like very pretty. Um, but since Bulgarians have darker features. They were just like, how can Bulgarians really be Slavic? Like, you know what I mean? But according to our historian, he was trying to prove that Bulgarians are not Slavs. But then our DNA tests turn out that Bulgarians are in fact Slavs, no matter what they think about us or no matter what they say. You know, they were kind of doubting it, but DNA tests kept coming out that Bulgarians are in fact Slavs. So yeah, that's like the original, like, you know, the official, you know, ethnicity of Bulgarians. Yeah. So I hope this was informative to you, to anyone who's interested in ancestry and ethnicity, and you know, for me personally, I was kind of like wondering, like, you know, how could I be just a Bulgarian? Like, you know, I mean, you know, didn't my ancestors like mix with other nations? Like, you know, it's a bit weird because, you know, I would always say to foreigners that, you know, I'm a pure Bulgarian, so my ancestors haven't mixed with foreigners. And right now it's a lot more trendier to mix with foreigners than centuries ago, I guess. But finding out about my great grandfather having Greek roots, that means that I could have something Greek in me as well. So that is quite crazy. I never knew that before, so it's shocking. Like, you know, I'm just like, what? Really? So she has proof apparently. So yeah, surprise. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more videos. Bye.